Barça! Barça! Barça!
Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing the latest on FC Barcelona as usual. We start with Real Sociedad striker Alexander Isak, of course, whose link to FC Barcelona have been strengthened these days. Of course, talking about this report claiming that the player is highly dreaming of a Barcelona transfer in the summer window. We've been hearing the likes of Arsenal also showing interest in him, but reports are saying that he prefers Barca over Arsenal. We are going to be discussing much on that report as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about on loan Barcelona forward Antoine Griezmann. Talking about this report from Spanish outlet Feature claiming that Barcelona have three options on the table with regards to Antoine Griezmann's future. We are going to be discussing about those three options as we move ahead. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, give this video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça! Barça! Barça!
Alexander Isak is a man in demand in the transfer market, despite his mixed campaign so far for Real Sociedad. The 22-year-old Swede, who came close to signing for Barcelona last summer, is again on the agenda of several top clubs including Barcelona along with Premier League side Arsenal. Barca are looking at the former Borussia Dortmund forward as a plan B in case they miss out on signing primary transfer target Erling Haaland. As for Arsenal, they are set for a revamp in their strike force before next season. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang already left the Emirates in January to end up at Barca where he is thriving. In addition to that, both Alexander Lacazette and Edin Ketia are out of contract at the end of the season and will be departing as free agents, having spent the entire transfer window chasing the signing of Dusan Vlahovic, who ended up joining Juventus. Arsenal have shifted their focus to Isak. However, as per a report from The Sun, the Gunners are finding it hard to convince the Swedish international to move to North London as the striker's dream of transfer is FC Barcelona. Arsenal are believed to be, to have been in negotiations with the centre-forwards camp to work out a transfer. However, their energy and enthusiasm is not matched by Isak, who is waiting on a potential switch to the Camp Nou. However, that might prove difficult to transpire. Firstly, President Joan Laporta, and the board are prepared to go all out in their pursuit of Haaland, and will only look at Isak as an alternative just in case, their efforts, to sign the Norwegian prove futile. Furthermore, the 22-year-old is contracted with Real Sociedad until the summer of 2026 and has a massive release clause worth 90 million euros. So meeting that valuation as things stand is out of the question, and negotiating a lower fee with La Real could prove to be very, very tricky. So for the player dreaming of coming to FC Barcelona is one thing, and for Barcelona matching the valuation that the players club is requesting is another thing. And of course, we all know Barca will be incapable, very incapable, of reaching that 90 million valuation, except they want to try out a deal with Sociedad to reduce the price, which is very, very unlikely. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Barca to acquire a new striker in the summer. Really tough. Erling Haaland will not come cheap. And with the fierce competition that we hear every day, running for Erling Haaland, Barca will not find it easy. Then look at now talking about the alternative, which is Alexander Isak, and looking at the difficult financial situation that our club is currently in. But the fact that the player, according to the report, is dreaming of FC Barcelona, then it's a good thing. But the problem now lies with the financial aspect of things. If we will be able to get him in the summer, which at this point proves very, very unlikely. So it will be interesting to see what Barcelona finally decides as the summer approaches. Who Barca finally brings to the Camp Nou as their striker. Will Erling Haaland make the way to the Camp Nou? Will he be successful? Or will Barca look for that plan B of Alexander Isak and try to negotiate with Real Sociedad? Or will there be another player that Barca will fancy to be that top striker that will be reliable next season? We just need to keep our fingers crossed. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona loaned out Antoine Griezmann to Atletico Madrid on the last day of the 2021 summer transfer window in an attempt to lower their wage bill. The Frenchman was the highest paid player at the club after the departure of Lionel Messi, and when Atleti came calling, President Joan Laporta took his chance and let him leave. Griezmann has not, contrary to popular expectations, had a strong impact on the team. He has scored just 3 goals in the league while setting up another. The situation, is slightly better in the Champions League where he has scored 4 and assisted 1. According to FutureJets, Barcelona have 3 options on the table with regards to Griezmann's future. Of course, we know the obvious one is to let him stay at Atletico and collect our 40 million euros that they will have to cough up for him. This deal could also involve Saul coming to Barcelona in an attempt by Diego Simeone's side to reduce Griezmann's price. The second option is for the World Cup winner to come back to Barcelona. He caught form in the latter stages of the season playing in a 3-5-2 with Messi, but did not carry his numbers into the new season. He could, however, be useful for Xavi. The Spaniard prefers a high-pressing, high defensive work rate system, and Griezmann could easily fit the bill. Finally, if Atletico Madrid cannot pay the 40 million euros for Antoine Griezmann, Barcelona could sell him to the Premier League. The forward has attracted interest, from the likes of Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, and even Manchester City in the past, and could fetch a price north of 40 to 45 million euros. Coming off the back of a title win, Atletico have had several obstacles alongside this season, with the likes of Luis Suarez, Jan Oblak, Jose Jimenez underperforming. So as the seat number 5 now on the La Liga table, the Champions League qualification is in real danger. Failing to qualify for the competition would result in hefty financial losses. So in that event, it could be next to impossible, for them to shell out 40 million euros on one player. So it's going to be a very tricky situation with regards to Antoine Griezmann and his loan spell there at Atletico, because from the look of things, it's evidently clear Atleti is somehow reluctant of activating that purchase option of 40 million euros. Of course, that 40 million euros will help Barcelona a lot. Barcelona need that money. We need money to bolster the team in the summer transfer window. But from the look of things, it won't be that straightforward. Look at the other option that we just talked about. Saul Niguez coming to Barcelona so that Atletico might reduce that price. Such an option should never be considered by the Barcelona board. Never. We don't need midfielders like Saul in this team. We have a well-talented and stock midfield. So Barca should try their possible best to see that, Atletico activate that purchase option and of course pay us that 40 million, which is very, very good. That's a huge amount of money that we can help the team. And same goes to other players who are out on loan, like Felipe Coutinho now at Aston Villa. That purchase option, we hope things are activated at the end of the season. Francisco Trincao, who plays at Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League, we hope that the release clause will also be activated, and that will help Barca a lot, in their transfer deals. I've been talking a lot about Erling Haaland. Laporta will cherish such an event, such amount of money to be there, so that it will help facilitate transfer business in the summer transfer window. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.